Okay, my people, as you know, I don't need to tell you, subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know James Corden. James Corden, he's British. He hosts a night show. It's called James Corden Daily Night Show, something like that name, James Corden Night Show. But yeah, he's a pretty famous night show host. His name is James Corden. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with him. He's British. Well, people, a couple of days ago, he was in the media for not being so nice to one of the restaurant's staff in New York. I think he lives in New York. So he was in a restaurant in New York, and he was not nice to the staff over there. And they say the owner say he's like one of those things that somebody's nice on camera but they're not so nice off camera. So I guess he was insinuating that this guy is only nice when the James Corden is only nice when the cameras are on, but when they're not, he's not so Mr. Nice Guy, So he's just keeping up the charade for the cameras, but that's not who he is. He's not a nice guy at all, because he was so rude and disrespectful to his staff at this restaurant in New York. It's called Balthazar. Yeah, it was a big deal about it. It was all over the news, and then he was outing him out for being disrespectful to his staff and not being nice to his staff in the restaurant. And then days later, Mr. James Corden made an apology, and he said he actually called the restaurant owner and said he's sorry, and he apologized for his actions, and then and the restaurant owner forgave him. He was banned at first. He was banned at the restaurant forever, and then the restaurant owner lifted the ban, so he was allowed again to eat at the restaurant because he apologized. Well, guess what, people? He did an interview with with the newspaper in New York. I think it was New York Times. He did an interview anyway with one of the newspapers in New York, and then he said he doesn't apologize because he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. So yes, he did an interview with the New York Times, and then he said he hadn't done anything wrong, and so he doesn't apologize for anything because he doesn't think he did anything wrong. So he took back his apology that he gave days earlier. The restaurant owner is mad at him for doing that because he said he doesn't believe if he was joking when he did that interview or he was serious about it, that he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong when the restaurant owner said he did. Oh, so it's, I guess at this point is like hearsay. Is that what they say, hearsay? Anyway, what do you guys think? You think James Corden shouldn't have apologized, or you think he did the right thing by apologizing, or you think he did the wrong thing by apologizing and then take his apology back? So whose side are you on? Are you on James Corden's side, or you're on this restaurant owner? This was restaurant owner's side. Whose side are you on, James Corden or the restaurant owner's side? Let me know down below the comments. If you guys have done something that you have to apologize for, and then later realize you shouldn't apologize because you wasn't wrong or anything like that, let me know if you've ever been in that experience like that. Let me know down below the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want. It's up to you. Peace.